Hey guys, what's going on tonight? I hope you're doing really well. We are going to kick off tonight with a personal rip for Clinton. I'm just going to really quickly just check my live feed, make sure everything's sweet. And then we're good to go. Yep. Hey, Paul, what's going on, big fella? And thank you, mate. Adam Moller, I see you on. Adam Crosley, what's going on, boys? Hope you're all doing really well. Alrighty, let's do this. So, pack. Pretty sure Clinton wanted pack 8. Sorry, I should have had this pre-done. I've got in my head pack 8 anyway. Yeah, pack 8. Sweet. Sorry about that, boys. So what's been happening? I think I've spent a little bit too much time on scammers the last couple of days. This is for Clinton, by the way, lads. Just going to quickly smash this out. If you are interested in a personal of these, I've got a couple left. I've got 4 left. They're $30 each. Bit of fun. Yeah, I've spent way too much time on scammers the last couple of days. I'm definitely gonna admit that, like, just straight up. I think the case that I've sort of been reading about the most is basically about a dude that didn't post out cards for quite a long time, maybe like a month elapsed. Seemed like there was a bit of like miscommunication happening there. Seemed like a guy was going to do chargebacks because he didn't get his cards, something like this. Bit of inappropriate language, and then a whole lot of other stuff came out that he was selling Wade boxes, selling Wade repack boxes. Hey Clinton, Jared, what's going on, lads? Look, to be honest, I don't really have a ton of thoughts around this. I think that repacks are like seriously asking to be you know, there's so much potential there for like someone playing a mischief, right? Like, unless you actually see the entire list of cards, what's in there, I mean, how would you even know that you've been shafted? That's our first rookie. That will be Kabengele. And oh, Clinton. Pack 8. Congrats, bro. That is the rookie that you would want, big fella. Congrats. And I mean, look, if we're talking about someone, okay, let's take out names. Let's talk in very, very broad strokes about repacks. I mean, if you really wanted to, you know, misappropriate the whole situation, you know, what would stop you from, you know, marking them and, you know, selling them on to the person that you wanted to have that exact particular box? You know what I mean? Like, so look, it seems to me like pretty much every rule that could be broken could have been broken in this situation. Nikhil Alexander Walker. Alrighty, we got next up. We got a silver. A little bit of Schroeder. He's playing pretty awesome this year for the Lake Show. And we're gonna have a colored, and then we're gonna have an insert. So what do we got? Sorry, let me try that again. Alrighty, our insert is the big Kiwi, and our colored card is PJ Tucker, who I don't mind, to be honest. Yeah, congrats, man. I mean, I personally like the idea of a spreadsheet being available, so then at least you can sort of see, you know, what you're in for. I mean, Cherry recently had those cherry pie boxes, which were like $100 each, and then they had some cards coming out of those for $1. So like, that's a pretty yeah, that's a pretty steep drop off from $100 to $1. At least if you're getting a blaster for $100, you know, at least you know it's been sealed by a proper company. DeRozan. This is the laser. I still haven't learned my lesson from last break, and you should get a rookie in each of these, but there hasn't been a rookie in each one. So I've opened up 3 packets, and I've just had 1 rookie out of these. So mate, that's actually like a really nice hit. We had a Cam Reddish come out of the first one, which was a pretty sick hit. I traded Bucks for Celtics with Paul, but the list says I've got Hawks. I didn't trade Hawks. So I wonder if, hang on a sec, lads. Give me, alright, that's okay. So if the list on the live break says the wrong thing, don't stress heaps about that, because whatever is like correct from the chat rooms is totally fine. If I can quickly fix this, Clinton, you're very, very welcome, buddy. If I can quickly fix this now, I'll do it now, but if I can't work out what I've done for my mistake, because I thought that I posted Russell's got the Hawks. Oh, I must have traded with you and me, mate. So, it's Bucks for Celtics, right? Is that what you said? Celtics. Yep, okay, cool. Sorry, lads. I'll fix this up right now. And we are done. Thank you for pointing that out to me, buddy. That's 100% my error. I accidentally traded with me and you, mate. Advertisement. I'm just gonna put. Okay, great. Just let me know, boys, if that has fixed it. Yeah, no, it's cool, mate. It should update on the feed literally in 2 seconds. Alrighty, lads. This is what we're all here for. This is the Mosaic Fast break. It's a very unassuming box. They've almost packed it up sort of like fat packs, but I think they should, to be honest, give it a little bit more respect. They have done something really interesting with Fast Break, which the last couple of years Fast Break really hasn't like popped. Like 17, 18 Prism Fast Break, you know, even up until 4 or 5 months ago, it was still pretty cheap. But the thing they did with Fast Break, which is actually really cool, was they put in alternate cards in them. And alternate cards came in the 18-19 product, didn't it? Yeah. And look, I'm not really too sure why. It just didn't really sort of capture people's sort of attentions too much. But I think when people started to sort of realize that you're getting, you know, really good value out of the fast breaks for silvers, and then, you know, the other sort of colored ones plus the fast breaks, these have come along, you know, really nicely. And in addition to that, now they've got the alternate rookie cards, which are like, in my opinion, really, really sick hits. We did get a Jaren one, which unfortunately was damaged and it's been sent off for like replacement. But in saying that, still, it's a really good product. So yeah, I think the price on Prism Fast Break these days to me is just like, we didn't break one at all this year. Like, I completely missed the boat on Prism Fast Break. It was just, oh, these are nice. These are hobby only, so, you know, Fast Break or hobby only. These cards, really, really cool cards. When I like read these, my brain says International Men of Mystery, but actually it's like a play on words. It's Men of Mastery. So there's like a Luka, there's a Porzingis, There's a Drazen Petrovic in this. Yeah, really sick set. There's the they do a white number to 25 of that. They look really delicious. Alrighty, DeAndre Hunter. That's going to the Hawks. Hall of Fame, and rookie again is going to the C's. That is Grant Williams. So if we get Team USA cards in these boxes, which invariably we will, they're part of the base set. The Team USA cards go to the longest tenured. So for example, Barkley goes to Philly. Pip goes to Chicago. CJ. Alrighty, we got a blue fast break coming up, it looks to me. Kyle Lowry, I've been watching a little bit of Raptors lately. Interesting team. Devin Booker's filling it up. And we got a blue rookie. That's nice. I'm pretty sure this is number 2. Maybe not quite the rookie you'd be after. Still nevertheless pretty sick. Yeah, that's low numbered. That is to 85. It's not super low numbered. $84 out of 85. I got absolutely slaughtered in a couple of bets yesterday. I had cash on the Raptors to win, and I had cash on the Bucks to win, and they both got booted. So my professional gambling career is coming to an absolute grinding halt. Cam Johnson and Roby is looking pretty awesome this year. He's looking really good. I like watching him play too. He's just like a fun, like good kid to have on your team. What are the teams you guys are watching this year? I'm personally really enjoying Brooklyn. They were good again today, even though Durant's out. Kyrie was just absolutely on fire, and they hit their team record in 3-pointers today, so that was pretty good to watch. I didn't see the whole game. I was sort of in and out a little bit today, but yeah. Dwight Powell, he's come back from injury pretty well. I think we've got another fast break. We do. It is Willie Cauley-Stein. That is going to the Warriors. Taco. And a little bit of Tyler Hero. That's nice for the Heatles. And I think that you really can't stop watching Utah either this year. I mean, they're just a really good team on both sides of the ball. I think it's really interesting how small they play, because they've got this massive dude in the middle, but then sometimes they're literally playing with like just 4 guards out there. They're playing Royce O'Neal at power forward sometimes. I think he could play like 2 or 3. 2 at a pinch. He can definitely play the 3. But yeah, they're just putting a heap of shooting out there and just letting Donovan Mitchell do his thing. I like it when Mike Conley's out there too, but actually I haven't really been too upset to see Mitchell running a team with Conley out. His improvement is quite amazing, really. Alrighty, we got another we got another fast break coming up. That's KZ. That's going to the Heat. That's nice. Congratulations to the Heat. That is numbered. That's to 50. That's a nice card. I'm pretty sure there'll be a particular Martin Holmes creaming in his pants right now. It's been a little bit interesting this year though to see how teams' offenses have evolved and changed. I sort of get the feeling that the last couple of years the Utah coaching has really loosened the reins off, and it just feels like they're not really running that many set plays anymore. Like they have they have heaps of actions that they sort of run through, but the amount of actual sort of set plays that they're running this year is really quite small, and it's really about that sort of spreading the court. I wonder if that's going to be more of a trend as we sort of go into this era where like just more and more and more and more like 3-pointers are being chucked up. That's not really the right word, but shot. Alrighty, Jonas. Feels like that's something stuck together. That's a Luca base. That's a second year. They've been doing really well in terms of resale. Is that a second Brogdon? Alfred Payton, he's playing well for the Knicks. Oh, here we go. I think we got an auto, lads. No, I lied to you. Back to front. Why back to front? Oh, do you know what? That's the alternate. That has to be. That's gone to the Wolves. Who got the Wolves? Gary, congratulations, buddy. I'm just gonna do a quick check through my cards to see if I've got a Culver, so I can just do a quick comp. I probably should know this off the top of my head what all the base cards look like, but shit out of luck, boys. I went pretty hard on the Mosaic this year, so I'm pretty certain I'll have one in these boxes up here. Just give me a second, lads. I'll just try and dig one out. Yeah, that's the base, and that's the original picture, and then that's the alternate fast break. So that's awesome, guys. So that's a really, really good hit. That's a great outcome. He's a good prospect too, he's not, there's no Ty Jerome. So this right card, that's out of my PC. That's totally fine. I'm just trying to show this as a demo. Man, these cards are dusty. I need to clean my cards, right? Yeah, that's awesome. Cool, congratulations. That's for Gary. Good stuff, mate. I feel like they got a new cleaner for the Hoops Premium though. Those cards have been much, much cleaner. This has been a really nice pack. So if we get an alternate and we get an auto out of it, that's pretty good. Yeah, man, that's an awesome card. And the cutting on those edges looks like super sharp too. I don't know if that's like a visual illusion or if it's me just sort of reading too much in the situation, but yeah, that looks nice and clean. DeJounte, Jabari. Devontae Alfred again. And that is going to the Warriors. And that is going to, excuse my pronunciation, Utunsi. I'm sorry, my friend. Congratulations, mate. That's a beautiful card. That's going to the Bulls. That is Scottie Pippen, Team USA. And Kendrick Nunn. So the Heat are doing really, really well tonight. That's their third rookie. I don't know why I just penny sleeved that, but I did. Guys, if you want anything top loaded, penny sleeve, just yell out to me. I'm more than happy to dig them out. That goes in the base pile. Alrighty, Fournier, Big Dog Jr., Hardaway Jr. That's base Collie Stein. We got the fast break before. Fast break Drew, that's nice. Let's go on to the Pellies. KD, that probably should get a penny. And LeBron, and that has got a little bit of a scratch on it, so I do apologize. I think Houston's going to be in trouble the next couple of years too. I was sort of hinting at this the other day when we were talking in the chat room about Houston's draft picks. The amount of swaps they've done with OKC and the way that their record is, it's it's not looking good for them. They're going to be basically losing a superstar, losing draft picks, and they're just going to be stuck in the middle, just like spinning their tires, you know. Joker, Harden, another Booker. That's our second Booker. That's another Brogdon. We're not getting a lot of mix-up here. And Blake Griffin, that's cool. Stairmasters on the fast break. Let's go into the Pistons. So he's actually sitting out at the moment. They're going to try and move him along. Bol, a big fella. And RJ Barrett. Let's go into the Knicks. Almost, how can I say it? I just kind of feel like the Houston Rockets are like the Detroit Pistons of the West. They're just sort of like, they're not getting better. Oh, that's got a bit of, that's actually got 2 marks. I'm very sorry, Denver. Jared, that's you, mate. I'll see what I got in my bin, mate. It's got a couple of marks on it. Yeah, to me they're kind of like the Detroit Pistons of the West. They're just, I think they're going to be quite rudderless. I mean, a trade I was thinking about for those guys that I think would be quite good is if teams are trying to unload, you know, good big guys. If they're trying to unload good big guys, maybe Houston could go and pick up one of them. So like, I mean, Blake Griffin probably not so much, but if Andre Drummond's on the block, you know, should they be targeting someone like that just to try and give them, you know, a bit more talent and a bit more oomph too? Because look, Drummond's still young, he can still move, he can still, you know, defend. Another Drew Holiday. I thought this was an auto, to be honest, but it is an absolutely beautiful montage. These are hobby-only cards. I know they're not super collectible, but I really, really like those cards. They're super cool. NBA debut is Melly, and our last rookie card of the pack is PJ. Let's go into the Hornets. Yeah, so I kind of, you know, think they could do something like that, but as much as it sort of pains my heart to say it, I don't think that Boogie Cousins is coming back to what he used to be. his starting spot's gone to Christian Wood, and he seems to be definitely like earning that spot. And I think that Houston's taken like huge amount of risks on, you know, injured players like John Wall, Oladipo, Christian Woods to a certain extent, DeMarcus Cousins, and Eric Gordon even to a degree. Like, you know, he's been a pretty injured player over the years. And now basically they're just signing G Leaguers to put into their starting lineup because they've just got so many injuries. So yeah, I think they're going to be in big trouble in the next couple of years. It's just not going to look good for them. It's going to be like sort of a, you know, a Brooklyn situation without giving up picks to the Celtics for just year after year until that trade is like all been cleaned up. Stairmasters, that is for the Wolves. I should have known that off the top of my head. That's for you, Gary. Congratulations, mate. Magic Johnston. And that is a jar base, followed up by an RJ Barrett debut. Paul. Who have you got, big fella? Paul Price, Bucks. Yeah, man. I'm out of top loaders. 1 second, boys. There's not someone at the door either, lads. That's not a that's not the cue for me to switch the stuff out. That was a genuine, I've run out of top loaders. If you guys haven't seen that video, there's someone at the door. You guys need to see that. It is perhaps the funniest, well, it's not really funny because it's a scam video, but that's gonna go down in like the all-time like best scams, you know. In terms of high comedy, all-time. I'm really fixated on scammers at the moment. I think I need to like snooze those scammer pages for 30 days or so. Just give my brain a rest. Alrighty, that was jar, base, rookie. You guys are not talkative at all tonight. You guys are keeping it really on the down low. Am I doing this right in the middle of dinner or something? Alrighty, Dwight. Derek White, who's been playing really well lately. Alrighty, we're going to put that packet away. That has got our auto in it. We should do that packet last. I can confirm it is a rookie card, so that is nice. It is always nice to get Bembry, Marcus Morris, T Ferg. Oh, that's nice. Fast break. THT. I mean, look, 12 months ago, you'd be not so fussed about this card at all. But that is a really nice hit. Barkley, that is going to go to Philly. And for the Wiz, that is for me. And Zion on the debut, so I think that's our second Zion. That's not bad at all. Paul. I think the problem with like what the Bulls have done is like if you look at their starting five, they're basically all prospects. So not all of them have shown themselves, and not all of them are sort of, you know, at their potential, or, you know, like, I'm not saying that's who they're going to be. I'm just saying that they're not there yet. And I think sort of the next problem sort of comes in is then, like, some of them, you know, you need to pay them. Like Lauri Markkanen is sort of like up now. So it's like, what do you do with Lauri Markkanen? Let's just say that he gets $15 million a year, which is not maybe outrageous. It seems high, but Like, it's possible, isn't it, right? You can't tell me there's not one team in the league that's going to have like a flyer on that dude at 15 million, 10, 15 million. But are you going to win the championship if you're paying Laurie Markkinen 15 million a year and he's your starting four? You can't really defend that well, can't particularly shoot that well, you know, can't particularly, you know, defend the ring, you know. Then you've got your center position that's not really, you know, held that well down. Sorry, that's the packet I'm leaving for later. They're in a really sort of funny spot where I think they've done a good job of, you know, putting talent together, and I think they've made some really tough decisions to sort of free up minutes for young players. I think they've done a really good job of that, and I think getting Donovan was just an absolute home run. You know, you cannot fold that for 2 seconds. But I think their problem is, let's just say they keep that starting five together. Are they going to win the championship in the next 2 years, 3 years? No, they're not. But are they going to keep that team together for the next 4 or 5 years to actually give them a chance to win? And again, like, no, I don't really think they are. So, all right, we got a silver coming up. I'm going to pause that. That is a silver Ibaka, which is no home run, but still pay some respects to the fella. He's a champion. He can play both ends of the court. He defends the rim. He is a championship player, and the Clippers are like way better with him than Montrezl Harrell. Convince me, try and tell me that I'm wrong. That gets a top loader. Respect. Yeah, flicking back to the Bulls. I just think they're in a really tough position because I think realistically Levine is at best a second option. I think he'll be best as like a third option. I don't think Markkinen is your answer at the 4. Who have you got at 3? You got Otto Porter, who you're paying like what, 30 million a year. I think they need a massive trade, like huge. Like they need something, you know, so big just to like get that sort of, you know, first option in. Because otherwise they're just going to be sort of just treading water in the middle. I just don't see that like the core they've put together, you know, is going to do it. And also to Patrick Williams, because he's so young. What is there, like a 7-year difference between him and Levine now? Like, do you use Levine? Like, do you go all in on the youth movement, which I don't think is a bad idea. You go all in on the youth movement. You build around Williams. You build around Kobe White. You try and flip Levine into something massive. Speak of the devil. Yeah, or you just like let it play out and just, you know, just try and hold this team together for the next couple of years. Yeah. MVP is Harden. Because I think like let's just say they tread water. Like I think the problem with that team is then they'll be capped out and they'll be like maybe not in the playoffs. Like there's a genuine chance because they've got all these like high draft picks, you know, that are well represented, you know, blah 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 blah, you know, good negotiators behind them, all this sort of stuff. You know, and then you're sort of stuck with this team. Like, what do you do? And I suppose like the maybe the Western Conference comparison is Denver, but you just don't have that. You don't have that Nikola Jokic. You don't have that Michael Porter Jr. and you don't have that Jamal Murray. So, yeah, it's really, really tough. And I don't even particularly think like they've drafted poorly. I mean, you could go back through the drafts and, you know, pick at them and say Wendell Carter was the wrong pick. You could say, you know, Laurie Markkinen should have gone, you know, 2 spots lower or whatever. But look, Kobe White was a good pick. Williams is, like, it's early days, but he's looking awesome. Like that was just whoever like decided on that pick. Absolutely did the right thing there. That was just like kick ass. I'm just going to take a time out for a second, lads, because the top thing is spinning so fast. It's like a that's better. Just needed to slow down just a tiny bit. yeah, look, I've definitely repeated myself a couple of times there on like the sort of same points, but I think the gist is what you're trying to like get. What I'm trying to say is, if they stay where they are, I think they're going to be in the middle. Um, okay, so let's use Indiana for an example. I think they, I think they realize that Oladipo, is going to want to be paid a bucket load, and that they weren't going to win the championship with that, and they were more than happy to move that guy. And I really like that. I think that if you know that what you've got's not gonna like cut it, our rookies are Noel and Ty Jerome. Yeah, I think you move it on. You get a younger asset, which is exactly what they did. It was unfortunate that they got Levert, and he had a renal cancer. He was so lucky to get that found. That's Cat. That is going to the Wolves. The Wolves have had like a sneaky, like good little break. Not even sneaky actually. They've just had a good break. Yeah, so they moved it on, and I think they hit on Sabonis. Like that was an absolute steal in the draft. I think that Miles Turner and him are actually working out together really well. I don't think that Turner is probably what they thought they were getting when they paid him, but defensively, um, he's been really good, and I think he's the best statistical interior defender in the league at the moment, and he's leading the league in blocks. Um, and then picking up Brogdon was just like genius. I still can't believe that the Bucks let that guy go. I think I've said that 100 times. I'm going to say it another 100 times. It just doesn't make sense to me. Alright, we still got a fair few packs left, guys. So we've still got 3 packs left, and we've still got our hit. So we're at 37 minutes. If you are new to my breaks, I am slow. I'm never going to apologise for that either, lads. I hate when you go into breaks and you can't even look at the cards. Maybe I need to like speed up just a little bit, but yeah, look, to be fair, I think I have sped up a little bit over time. Buddy, he's having a great year this year. Josh Hart, haven't heard much from him. Rudy, still kicking it for the Spurs. Kabengele, rookie. The Mailman, and Jordan Poole, which is going to be topical. But look, the Bulls this year are good, man. There's nothing wrong with being a Bulls fan, and there's nothing wrong with the team they put together, right? Every team can't be a championship team. They're playing hard. They're playing together. Donovan's giving them an identity. There's absolutely nothing wrong with what they're doing. The front office has put together like a team that makes sense. Like they've got good roster balance. They haven't got too many pieces that are like duplicating each other. Yeah, I think it's really nice, and I think that they've made a decision. Another one, unbelievable. I think they made a decision pretty early to play Williams, and he's just being rolled out there. And again, I like that. Like I think if you get these kids, what's the point of drafting them and just like sticking them on your bench? Like it doesn't make sense to me. Duncan Robinson, you get a penny sleeve. Blue chips is Barrett. Oh, that's a nice card. Slight trader's regret there, but I'm happy for you, man. Ty Jerome, and rookie is Zion. Am I having deja vu? Is that our third Zion or our second? I think we've definitely had one jar, and that's 2 Zions, 100%. This has been a nice little box. You don't get a penny sleeve, Dominique. Alrighty guys, last packet. I'm going to flip the box over. And actually I'm not going to flip the box over until I've done the hit, because I want to make a mess. I didn't put up a skunk prize for this because I've got so many of these Mosaic cards. I'll just like flick some cards into your pile if you do skunk, guys. If you didn't get the team that you like, and you've skunked, just send me a PM who your team is. Don't ask for like LeBron James and Luka rookie cards. Like seriously, just like I'll try and chuck some stuff in your box that you might enjoy. The beard. No way. Wolves. This is a Wolves break. You are kidding me. And Tucker again. That's wild. Well, congratulations to the Wolves. So I'm sort of getting to the end of my cheaper stock. I do have some more cheaper stock, but it's not sort of as good as this stuff. I've got like a bit of Chronicles, I've got a bit of Illusions. I kind of get the feeling I'm gonna have a bit of trouble moving that, to be honest. So yeah, I'm gonna start. I need to, of course, like I can't have it sit in the cupboard forever. But yeah. So this, in terms of this breaks pricing, look, you know what we try and do here. We try and keep it breaks that actually we would ourselves want to go into. That's always been our sort of, our feeling, our motto. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this break. I hope you enjoyed the pricing. If you want a mail day, hit me up, but do not go away because this is our hit pile. And I'm going to do this backwards. There's Jackson Hayes, Chucky D, Terrence Davis, rookie, and that is going to reveal our hit, which is Jordan Poole on the fast break, rookie auto. That is nice. Congratulations to the Warriors. I'm sorry, Utensi, if I've said your name wrong, please forgive me, my friend. Congratulations, man. That's a beautiful card. And I'd much rather get a rookie auto than some veteran or old school. Do I say your name as Watto? I can do that, mate. Please forgive me. Cheers, mate. I appreciate that, man. Congratulations, Watto, mate. That's a nice hit. I kind of hinted at it before. I hope I didn't give it away. It's unnumbered, but it's still a delicious card. Alrighty, guys. So I'm just going to penny sleeve these. I'm going to show you the empty box. I'm going to tidy my desk a little bit, and then we're going to do a hit recap. And then we can talk about what we're going to be doing for next breaks. That's that. Alrighty, I'm just going to move this massive stack of base out of the way. I'm not going to recap the base, lads. I do apologize. Alrighty, that is one empty box, boys. That is done. Okay. Jackson, Terrence, THT, the Shooting Machine, Ty, Blue Chips, Zion, you should really be in a top loader. Fast Break, Rudy, Kabengele, Poole, Ty again, James Harden, Dario, debut is Pascal, NBA debut, Luca Base, Jackson Hayes, Tybal, Willie Colley on the fast break, Hero, Man of Mastery, Cam Johnson, and Roby, the beautiful prospect emerging in OKC. That's about halfway through the recap, lads. Give me a minute. This is going to take me a little bit longer, this pile, because these are like the these are sort of like the bagged cards. Alrighty, Grant Williams, Scotty, how did you end up here? Hunter. Alrighty, this is the blue fast break. That's the 85. They're pretty tough to get, these fast breaks, man. Like, they're not, I don't know why. Maybe not that much of this stuff has been opened, but I've just found the ones I've been chasing for my own PC, they've been an absolute pain to get a hold of. So anything that's numbered and is fast break is actually, they're a bit tough to get. To be honest, I've been paying more for fast breaks than silver in Mosaic. Yeah, they've just been really hard to get. Silver is Surge, THT. Alrighty, I'm gonna start a Zion pile. I swear there was 3. Stairmasters. There's Jar. The Montage. Ball, which is smashed up. Stairmasters. Debut is Hero. RJ. Fast Break. KD. Nicolo. LBJ. Another pull. Hero. No, I'm dreaming. I thought, and again, this is another numbered. That's to 50 this time. That's a really good hit. I like that. Alrighty, and our fast break alternate is Jared Culver. Which goes to the Wolves. That's pretty clean. That's not bad at all. Alrighty guys, so that's pretty much it for me. In terms of what's coming up this week, I've just posted out some stock to Martin. I've been a little bit disorganized, so he will have a break. It's been expressed out, so I think if Martin's got time, he'll do one this weekend. If all the cards line up for me and we're still in lockdown, I want to get up another break, and either I'll do just something nice and cheap, like we can do some Hoops premium packs. I might even do a blaster break again, because that last one that we did for $6 for 2 teams, I just had a really good time doing that. I just felt like the whole vibe around the break was like pretty awesome, and it just sort of got in a few guys at a lower price point, which I'm pretty keen to do that, because sometimes $30 is too much, and I'm all around that. Like, I completely understand. So yeah, that's sort of what's on the cards for this week. So either it'll be Martin next, or if Martin's unavailable, I'll do it a little cheapy. And yeah, that's it, boys. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate all your support and the feeling and quick payments and me not having to chase money, all that sort of stuff. So thanks, boys. You guys take care of yourselves. If you're in Melbourne and you're locked in, yeah, please do take care. If you do need someone to chat to, just hit me up, because I'm also on Melbourneite, so I can kind of feel your pain a little bit too. So alrighty, boys, you take it easy. Cheers, Gary, mate. I appreciate it. Thanks, Jared. Peace out, lads. Take care. Alrighty, bye-bye.